The all-new 2025 Nissan Murano.
Without launch control.
Not bad. Horsepower and torque.
241 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque from a turbo 2-liter 4-cylinder.
Automatic transmission.
Yeah, no CVT nonsense.
No more V6.
That's right.
We never drove the old Murano.
Nope.
But I do remember the first Murano looking like the Death Star from the front, the curvedness of it.
The only thing I remember is it looking like bubbly 350Z.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
And this one looks pretty sick. Like, this looks like that new Ferrari.
Yeah, the 12 cylindry.
The design of this on the outside and the design of it on the inside, I think, is amazing.
Yeah, the actual looks of everything without talking about the function.
And the materials inside too.
Yeah.
Like even this dash thing, it's like...
I know, it's kind of like a
my
fade.
wife said it's ombre.
I don't know what that is,
I think that's a fade in your hair.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say it looks like a fade, so it is pretty cool. And then we even have like blue stitching, which I didn't expect. Like, interior is really nice.
Yeah, okay, and then from the front, like, we got those cool lines that go like instead of the GR Corolla.
Heck yeah, winter.
I could destroy that guy.
Nah, you couldn't.
Dude, I've been watching Initial D.
Oh, I know you have.
I just finished the first season.
Oh, that means I'm gonna end up in that ditch over there.
Okay, what would you call a GR86?
A GR86.
So, in the animation, they call it an 8.6.
I won't see that 8.6 in my rear view again.
R32, they call it a 3.2.
A black 3.2.
Oh, interesting.
So now I'm gonna have to change the way I talk.
So is this a
Murano? MR.
Murano?
Yeah, MR.
What's the chassis code for this baby?
Exactly. Anyways, so looks-wise, the headlights look awesome. The taillights look cool. They're like little lines that go all the way across.
Yeah, it's not quite RoboCop.
Do you think we could rev it out?
What do you mean?
Let's listen to it.
Oh, from the outside.
And then these wheels. Totally awesome wheels.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Like a very interesting design.
Yeah.
Not like anything else I have thought of.
Although they are black, but they got like a little bit of contrast.
They got enough curves that are like, all right.
It's not like a normal amount of spokes or anything like that. It's cool.
And what would be the Continental recommended tire for a Nissan Murano?
That would be the Viking Contact 7.
So this is a two-tone paint.
Okay.
It's an option.
Yep.
Black on the top, got a cool blue, nice and reflective. It's not sunny outside, but we're getting the best we can out of it.
Yep.
And we got that chrome strip that goes all the way along. Looks pretty good.
Heck yeah, chrome, baby. Let's go.
Chrome is back.
And speaking of colors, I noticed that they have a champagne color on the website, almost identical to my C5 Corvette.
Champagne. No, that one's more beige.
No, dude. Once you see it on the website, it's basically the same.
I like the champagne color a lot. Well, I liked it in the Infiniti QX80 as well, the last one.
Yes.
We're getting old, almost 40 years old. Time for champagne colored cars.
Hey man, champagne's in. I'm building my C5 Corvette right now.
Okay, door handles, normal, not like flush or something built in.
Yep.
But we do have to push the button to unlock and lock. It's not
so
just
budget.
And then even in the back too, you're like, come on.
For 2025, let's get past that.
Yeah. And handling.
Dude, this is pretty good.
It's actually good.
I can feel it kind of wanting to rotate.
This one's all-wheel drive. We got the Murano. Like this is.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
And then
they did some weird skippy stuff there, but
and this is traction all the way off, but I'm sure stability is on too.
Ooh, suspension's pretty good too.
Almost smash that log. This actually drives fantastically.
It really does.
Like,
it's not bad at all.
there's some stuff I'm gonna complain about in this car, but for the most part, it's good. Like
For the driving,
I know it's fun to like get on Nissan, but like they do a lot really well.
I only talk bad about the bad stuff.
I
This
know,
thing drives
but
great.
in general,
Yeah.
like, because until I drove this Murano, I didn't think anything of it.
And the thing is, they're actually like getting rid of CVT, so they are listening to people,
Okay, so
such as ourselves.
here's an interesting question: what does this even compete with?
I mean, there are competitive cars in this segment.
Like
I
what?
believe.
What do you
Honestly,
think?
I don't even know.
Because this is weird. Because it's like kind of luxurious, but it's kind of not.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that this competes with really is the Crown Signia.
I mean, this would compete with like I don't know, some kind of Toyota. Whatever the midsize.
No, because
It's
Toyota.
fancier than a RAV4.
Because anything
Highlander.
fancier, they would go into Lexus.
I know, but it's
this
a Highlander.
is like fancy Nissan, just like Crown Signia is fancy Toyota, but not quite Lexus.
It's
This is Crown Signia, and that's it, I think.
ish.
And the last thing, pop the hood, normal dipstick.
Hey.
Passes the dipstick test. And what would be the Total Energies recommended oil for the new Murano?
That would be the Total Energies Quartz 0W20.
Always follow your manufacturer's recommended guidelines. So now moving inside, I want to point out some things that I think are bad about it before we get into all the good stuff.
And I agree with you.
Apple CarPlay, wired wireless, very good. Love it. The icon's a little too small.
Notice that?
You know, like some Porsches, the first year
Yeah.
they made it too small. Make that a little bit bigger, Nissan people.
Which typically means that the resolution is good, which
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. This climate control, like the Aria, I don't want dumb touch buttons on wood. I don't want that. I don't like my finger is pressing everything in this car like this constantly. To put it into gear, like I like a normal shifter. I don't need this opened up.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I touch enough wood that I don't need to touch more.
Exactly. So yeah, and then because of that, this whole section sticks out and gets into your inside knee area.
It's the worst.
Like
I am so uncomfortable right now.
It's an unnecessary hazard for design's sake, which nobody wants. But it is probably impressive to people who don't know anything about cars. So if you're trying to sell people quick on something before they get used to it, yeah.
Yeah, and at like first glance, like you said, it's great. But it's like you could just shave all this down and then it wouldn't be in my way.
Yeah, I don't want any of that.
No.
Next thing, rear seats. You can see I've got my 2 child seats back there. The headrest back there is not removable.
Okay, yeah.
And technically, according to the Britax manual, if you have anything obstructing the headrest, that is a no-go. So you're supposed to remove your headrest before you go back there. And that is right up against the line. Mm-hmm. So it's like kind of pressing on it. It might be okay, but I don't think it is. I'm asking Britax official account to get their child seat expert to actually take a look. But like, then you can't put a child there.
Why is this thing? Oh, because you're in sport mode. Yeah, it's just hanging gears. But
So
I do fit back there, and we do have peasant blockers as well.
Yeah, but like, why do you need peasant blockers if you can't fit a child seat there? But I guess it's the luxury version. Like,
you can fit a child seat,
if
whether
you-
it's correct or not. It's a different story.
If you have a child, you probably go for the Rogue or the Pathfinder. Maybe this is just for old
This
people.
thing hanging gears is. Hang on, I gotta get you out of sport mode. There we go.
I think this Murano is meant for old people with no kids.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. You know what this is?
Tell me.
This is a Buick.
Oh, we're back, baby. Yo, people still drive Buick Enclave SUVs around. I
Yeah,
think
I
that
know.
was like the first SUV.
I wouldn't say it's the first, but it's probably
I
something.
think that was like the first mass, like normal
No,
person SUV.
didn't they have the Rendezvous or whatever? That was the one
Isn't that
first.
the one with the taillights thing? Let's Google it quickly. Which Buick is it?
Wasn't the Rendezvous the one
What did
that
I
was like?
say? You said Rendezvous?
Yeah. You said Enclave. I think that's a newer one. Like much newer.
Rendezvous?
I think
Yeah, Rendezvous. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Rendezvous.
That's an Enclave. What the hell's an Enclave?
That's a newer one.
Was there not an old Enclave?
I don't think so. But maybe there was. But that's the one you're thinking of.
Yeah. Rendezvous, not Enclave.
No, come on.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
my Buicks.
You know your Buicks.
Yeah. Grand National.
Okay, so last time we reviewed the Ram, I correctly predicted that Canada was going to win the Four Nations Cup.
Yep.
Elimination Chamber is tomorrow at Skydome.
What's that?
Wrestling.
Okay.
Do you think our fellow car review YouTuber, John Cena,
Hey Bella YouTubers, it's me again, John Cena,
Mr. Auto Geek himself,
a resident Total Bellas Auto Geek, here to talk more about the cars of Total Bellas.
on the Total Bellas channel will win?
Yes.
All right. We're rooting for you, fellow car YouTuber.
Yes.
Hey, Rock! Go yourself!
Cena heel turn. Cena heel turn. Cena heel turn. Please. Oh, he's getting it for sure. Please turn heel.
Ready? No launch! Oh my god, it's slow from a...
And that's in standard mode.
Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Oh my god. And then it accelerated for me after.
Yo, if you want to
Okay.
be really scared,
Hang on. Sport launch. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's dangerous.
I tried to take a left turn in eco mode and I almost got sideswiped.
Let's-
Real talk.
For the sake of trying everything, I'm gonna not floor it, but like... Oh, that's even worse.
Okay, how about in paddle mode? You do have paddles.
Manual mode. Standard. Horrendous.
So like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nissan does some really good stuff, but then it's hard not to shit on the company because like they do stuff like this too.
It almost feels like it's a CVT trying to grab the first fake gear, or like a dual clutch trying to grab the first fake gear.
We got rid of
real gear.
the CVT, but we made our automatic transmission act like a CVT because we know how much you love Jatco.
Yeah, we emulated CVT.
So that's the thing. It's like they do so many things so well, and then
Okay,
some stuff,
so
it's like
this seating position is terrible for my knee right now. Like it's
I'll
bashing.
get it.
It's bashing directly into that little pocket in my knee that, you know, if you smash that, it would suck.
That's gonna be some surgery.
Yes. So I now have to watch this. I have to put my seat back to get comfortable enough so that my knee's not being bashed, and then maybe like not gangster lean my chair as much. And all right, this is the position I'm in, I guess.
But the steering wheel does telescope pretty far for that.
I like that. Yeah. Okay, let's smash this thing into sport mode, down in the cliche corner, downshift. Won't let me. There we go. Yo, this is not bad.
This handles amazing.
Once you're like going, it's pretty good. And the amount of torque that you're getting, other than the accelerator just constantly giving me extra gas once I'm like lifting, that's a Nissan thing with all their turbo engines that I've noticed is like, it always gives you
once
more
you let
boost.
off, it keeps pulling you, which is scary. But like through that turn, dude, no understeer at all. Like it didn't feel like you were gonna plow a single bit.
Shockingly good.
And we're all like just like winters.
Yeah, no, shocking. Okay, let's test this cliche corner bump. Comfortable.
That was good, man.
That was comfortable.
Yo, Buick rendezvous drivers are going to love that.
Oh, for sure. I did see you like float up, but it was still comfortable.
If you can't find your ideal Buick rendezvous on tsp.truecar.com, maybe check out the Murano. You know Murano's a place in Italy?
Is it?
That's what I saw in their advertising. They're like
Milano?
No, I think there's also a place called Murano. Or was it Milano? No, I mean Milan. I think there's a place called Murano in Italy where they're like, this reflects the glass buildings in Murano in Italy.
A lot of car makers will name after cities.
Because that way you don't have to do
Copyright.
trademark stuff.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, 9-speed auto. Works okay if you just let it do its thing. Literally just don't drive it.
Aren't you sick of like your finger like just pressing stuff like this? It's just like
I haven't pressed anything.
You just press
driving.
You just press
Oh
that
yeah,
in.
okay. I
and
see
then you press
what you're
this.
saying.
Like I like turning stuff. I don't want everything to be I got arthritis from being on my phone too much. I don't need it even more in my car.
Yeah. Okay, so drive modes, we got 3 of them. That's all there is, which is fine. Steering is super light, like crazy light, which is kind of cool in this car.
It felt very good through the corners.
Yeah, and then the steering wheel shape is kind of funny. It's like, I think Genesis used to do something like this, which they kind of got rid of. Dude, the all-wheel drive system is like actually pulling you through right now. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, and you can feel it turn in.
Yeah, like you can actually feel the outside wheels doing something different than the inside wheels, which is pretty impressive for this thing.
Yeah,
okay.
I bet you there's marketing that says it's derived from a GTR or something.
Well, yeah, probably. Okay, so you said heated steering wheel or heated seats. Let me see if I can take my eyes off the road down here, and heated seat there.
Yeah.
So we do have heated, we do have cooled, and we do have a heated steering wheel as well.
And I used a Thermal Masters and a FLIR camera this time because I'm doing a comparison video to see the pattern. The pattern on the steering wheel is super wild. Gets pretty hot, 49 degrees Celsius, I think. The heated seats, pretty good, top and bottom. And then we have a heated windshield, which you can control through there as well. And that actually gets nice and hot compared to a non-heated piece of glass with the climate off.
Heated windshield complaint. I hate seeing these lines
Yeah.
at all times. Like, you have to stare at these lines for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
regardless of whether it's winter or not.
I know, but you know what? I bet you there's somebody out there who loves the heated windshield.
I'm sure there's
Let
one
me know in the
person.
comments below if you love the heated windshield.
Yeah, but I absolutely hate it. I would never consider a car with anything that had this.
Unless it was used and you were getting what you were getting and you weren't complaining.
Exactly.
I would never do this. Oh, $5,000?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, it's a big difference when something's 5,000 versus
Yeah.
50,000.
And we have the head display. You like that?
Yeah, it's okay.
Clear,
it's
not
yeah.
unoffensive.
No.
It's got your adaptive cruise lane centering in there, but it is ProPilot 1.1, not 2.1 like the Armada.
Yeah, so one thing that I do hate about this two-toneness on the interior is it's very distracting with this beige. I wish this section in front of the screen would remain black, because the rest of it's fine.
And I disagree, because I just think it looks nice and pleasant.
And then do the visors pass, because staring at those giant words.
3, 2, 1.
Full
Yeah!
pass. All right.
Okay, moonroof.
Yeah.
Nice,
Big
nice,
ol'.
nice. Big ol'.
Cup holders.
Yeah, they fit. I got roll up his back.
Yeah.
I got a free coffee. It's
didn't.
great. I kind of want to win this ID Buzz because I don't want to buy an ID Buzz, but I like the
I'm
ID
sure
Buzz.
it's like a 6-month lease or something anyways.
And look, we got this huge thing here.
Oh,
lots of room.
Gloss black totally sucks everywhere here.
Well, there's not even any coffee spilled on it yet, drying up.
Yeah, but still, you
I'm
know
joking.
It's, gonna be
It's
terrible.
literally right there.
Well, it's not my car, I can't tell. And then this Murano in gloss black.
That's
as
cool.
well.
And we also
the
have
volume button, which is pretty sick. And then we also have these buttons over here to control.
That's hard to see.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous because I thought it was part of the vent system.
But the Murano here, we also have that on the front, in front of the driver's side, on top of the driver's side headlight.
Oh yeah.
That looks sick too. And I think, yeah, champagne. Gotta get it in champagne.
Yeah, just like my C5 Corvette.
Champagne.
Heck yeah, the Miller Lite of colors.
Weren't you telling me your Corvette was gray a while ago?
Only the first day,
Oh, okay.
and then I was convinced that it's actually champagne.
Just check it.
I've embraced champagne.
Okay, come to a complete stop for a minute. I actually nailed my knee into this garbage ass.
You told me to.
I know, I didn't expect that. Okay, you know what? Do not buy this car because of this thing. I am off the list, 100%.
All right.
That did
Well,
me in.
Why are we stopped?
I want to show you the 360 camera, how cool it was as a
Okay.
selling feature, but
There. We can still talk about that.
yeah, but okay. Look, we go 3D around, kind of like a BMW. It's not
I'm gonna roll slow.
It's not the worst.
The wheels!
They move with it, and it's the correct wheels.
Yes.
And I got it the correct color, and then you have this. I use it to get into the car wash, into the orange thing.
Yeah.
But my knee hurts, and I hate this car.
There you go.
Just that one hard break, I'm done.
These seats are super comfortable.
Nicer than the passengers.
There's a fake massage. It's kind of like a weird vibration button. They don't really call it massage, so you can't get mad at them for that. But it just inflates the lumbar.
Yeah.
And then trunk space, pretty decent.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a spare tire is an optional accessory.
I mean, these days, to be expected.
But yeah, you got grocery bag hangers and stuff there. You can drop the seats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We had ambient lighting, lots of cool colors too.
Nice.
And then since our infotainment gauge cluster, it's like 2 big screens. It looks cool. It's Android, Google, or whatever.
Yeah, Google based.
So I literally just keep it in CarPlay and give up on everything. I even tried SiriusXM on this. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Just CarPlay.
these companies have beat the functionality out of me,
Yeah, CarPlay wins.
and I've given up.
And Android Auto, of course.
Yeah, it does it. I don't even know what it looks like anymore.
It's
Probably just like
Probably
CarPlay.
the same as CarPlay.
Yeah. Man, I want that one. I want that one so hard. And then USB-C, not USB-A.
Yes, which is good.
And then we have a very subtle under here
Oh,
storage.
yeah. Nice.
And with Google, Android, whatever built in, we can have our map, which is a Google map, in the gauge cluster.
Convenient.
It is nice. Some people want to use their internal maps. Would you?
It's kind of distracting, to be honest, because I'm just looking at all the rivers and things. Look at the golf
Directions to CN Tower.
CN Tower is 45 minutes from your location by car in moderate traffic.
course. That is quick.
Look, Google Maps.
Yeah.
You getting your head-up display too?
Yes, I do, actually.
See, people like that.
I bet they do. Like, it's quite nice. Okay, fuel economy. Let's talk about that real brief.
Isn't it like pretty normal?
10.2 combined. So, like, not really remarkable in any way.
It's the same fuel economy I get when I drive my Miata hard. Also.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I feel like you could get that out of a 6-cylinder.
I'm pretty sure my C5 Corvette gets that.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
people are. I'm confused at why they're making engines more efficient, smaller, but like lower power, but they're not getting like better numbers.
I'm assuming it's emissions rather than fuel economy.
But aren't they tied together?
Kind of, but probably not really.
Like, shouldn't we be getting like 6 liters per 100 kilometers?
Yeah.
If we're, but
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Right?
Yeah,
All right.
I think that's it, buddy.
Let me just take a quick look around. I think that's it, buddy. Let's get to the price.
This one, top trim, platinum, is $58,311.
Canadian.
Is that a reasonable price? I don't know.
I guess if you're competing with a literally Crown Signia and that's it.
Or first gen Buick Rendezvous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I think it's cool. There are a couple things that are really bad, like this thing that I hit my knee on. I hate this car because of that.
Yep.
The no acceleration off the line is absolutely awful.
Yep.
The touch buttons on the steering wheel that are gloss black suck, and
Yep.
this climate thing sucks. And everything else about this car is awesome. Like, we have remote start from the key fob. We got, like, you can lock the doors, lift it up. If we had sensors on the back doors too, and then removable headrests at the back. Like, if you guys literally bring us in the planning phases, we can fix this stuff like 6 years in advance.
Yeah, the Murano would have a V8 by this point.
No, but in
Yes.
all realisticness, like,
Yeah.
why has nobody? Are companies full of yes men to the point where they don't point out things like this?
Probably.
It's like, if I point out that this thing hits my knees, I'm gonna get my boss upset, and I might lose my job, and I have a mortgage to pay. Is that why we have a thing hitting your knees?
Likely.